During this month everyone is Irish. Leprechauns are all about. Everyone is looking for that pot of gold. So this month will be all about recipes using something green.
So, the very first thing we need to do, we need to make some basil butter. I got 1/4 cup of butter plus a couple tablespoons of butter. I need to cut that up and put it in a food processor. I think you may be able to do this in a blender. I'm not 100%. You may be able to do this with just a knife and spoons and kind of smooth the basil up. But we're going to have to chop up some basil. We need 1/3 a cup of chopped, firmly pressed, firmly filled 1/3 cup. And then we're going to let the food processor do it. If you do not have a food processor, you can make basil butter, just so you know. It's a trick to it. I have on Blackberry Rock Homestead, I think I did a video on making compound butter using garlic. It's just the same technique. And I will try to leave that link below, just so you know. So I'm going to chop up my basil, and then I'm going to chop up butter and put it in the food processor and let it do its thing. So I am making a stir fry using the basil butter. I did put a little olive oil in there, and then I'm going to stir fry the asparagus a little bit, and then we'll go from there. So if you was going to do the butter like it was supposed to, like I said, I cut the asparagus up like that. I'm throwing it all in there. We're going to stir fry it a little bit in the basil butter. So if you was going to cook this recipe like it called for, you would get your vegetable peeler and peel a little bit off of your asparagus, and then you would boil your asparagus in some water for about 7 or 8 minutes until it's tender. Then you would serve it with the basil butter. But I figured it will pick it up better, and it would also flavor the rest of the ingredients we're going to stir fry today. So I'm still going to consider this meal it's still going to have asparagus in it. I did cut up some andouille sausage, an onion, and some sweet peppers, my favorite sweet pepper that you could get at the store. And we're going to stir fry that. So hold on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stir fry all my veggies first. Then we're going to throw the meat in there. I'm throwing the sweet peppers in there. So I'm going to call this an asparagus stir fry, maybe. I don't know. But so stir fry that a little bit before we add our onion to it. May add a little bit more of the basil butter. And of course we're going to add the chopped onions to this. Stir fry the onions a little bit. With our asparagus and the peppers. Then we will be throwing in the chunks up. We're going to take the veggies out, and we may just add the gooey sausage now.